Hello everyone, welcome back to the Zesty Zoy pod. It's me, Stanley, with a very special guest, very first in-person Zesty Zoy pod episode for the first time ever with Mr. Tyler, Mr. Ultramarathon Backyard running champion, legend, Seattle solid core, urban yoga spa, cycle bar, legs, arms, abs, whole body.
You're too kind.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Welcome. Thanks for deciding to do an episode on the Zesty Zoy pod.
Well, thank you, and thank you for that kind introduction.
Yeah,
honestly, I take a lot of inspiration from Stanley Troy Williams Wongus, podcaster, blogger, creator.
No need to.
BQs, 27 BQs, 5 PhDs.
Yeah, no problem. I guess to get things out of the way, we're not sponsored by, but Chipotle, you're watching this, please sponsor us. Got 2 bowls over here. We might be eating a bit, but yeah. First, let's get this out of the way. Tyler, a couple weeks ago, won a Backyard Ultra, running for 33 hours in a row, basically, for over like 200 kilometers, 137 miles. So yeah, first, congratulations for the 20th time.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I don't know. How do you feel about the whole experience? Is it a one-time thing? What's the training like?
It was definitely a unique experience. I'll say I went in wanting to go for 100, and actually I planned to go solo, and then Stanley came clutch. We signed up Monday before the race, and we ran 100 together. Stanley crushed it, and then Stanley won his Backyard 24, and then decided to stay and crew me. So that was a big help. Also, shout out to Zach and his parents, Derek and Paula. They were also very helpful. So having a crew, that was so big. I think definitely if I had to do it alone, that would have been awful. And I think since Zach had the RV and all the ice and the cooler, that was definitely a game changer.
Yeah.
So, yeah, how was it for you? How did you feel?
Yeah, I didn't know how to feel. I was just aiming to get to Sunday. I was just aiming to hopefully pace off. Well, I'd never paced off of you until the night because I was going way too fast, and then
you crushed it. That was
you
all
supported
strength.
me. I was about to give up, but then you were like, "Yo, you can slow down." I was like, "Oh yeah, I have 60 minutes, genius!" And then, I slowed down to your pace. You broke the wind. You endured like my 10 farts per mile and my my 20 burps per hour. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for just be a constant force. You were just even pacing. Pretty good. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, anytime. It was very rhythmic. It was very nice company, honestly.
Yeah. How was just me and then eventually the runner-up Guadalupe, how did you feel when we just started following you, the leader, so the one who we knew, who we trusted to pace us through all those laps?
Well, it was definitely a big honor, and I think it was better to have the company. I just felt like I was too slow to keep up with y'all. Y'all were crushing it. Y'all looked strong, felt strong to me, and I was just kind of like, I gotta go my slow pace. I can't go any faster. So when you all came to me, I was like, oh, that's great. That's nice to have a little company. But
how did you feel? Were you tired? Did you feel how, hypothetically, do you think you could go for 50?
Gosh, I think I could do a little more if things went well, if things were going well. I had held off on caffeine, so I think if I started using a little bit of caffeine, I might have been able to get a few more loops. But I think mentally I was feeling okay until maybe 28, 29. And then I think 30 is when for the first time I was really thinking about okay, I don't want to do this anymore.
Damn.
But I think also if we made it to the night loops, because I think we had done 9-day loops, so 3 more day loops left until the night, and having the temperature go down, and also stopping the hills, because the trail is definitely starting to take a toll, and all the kind of just technical, because some of the path was not even a trail, you know, you remember we're just going in between off trail, so That was definitely
tough.
tiring on the legs. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe a little more. How about you? I feel like you definitely could go more. You were
No,
strong.
well, you said you first thought of giving up at 30. I first thought of giving up at like 17, and I was able to do 24 easily.
Damn.
So I think you could have done
Damn.
up to 40 easily, and then maybe start taking caffeine.
Damn.
Because like, what's the point of doing all this? Like, I don't know why I wanted to run forever and ever. That's why I only signed up for 24, because it's much easier. You're just over after 24.
Yeah, that's what Guadalupe and I were saying. We got lucky that Stanley only did the 24, or else we'd be screwed.
Nah,
We'd be in big trouble.
I'd be screwed. I wasn't pooping. I wasn't doing. Nothing was going right. Oh, sorry to say that when you're in Chipotleing. Sorry, but
No.
yeah, nothing. It was just like, I just want to end so I can resume my normal life. You know.
Yeah. Well, that was the best Panda Express I've ever had. Thanks for driving me there.
No problem.
And ordering for me. Yeah, you and Zach took care of me like I was a baby during that race. I'll never forget you massaging my legs.
Well, it's a king.
And then taking off my socks.
Baby, but a king. You know those things where like someone's parents die and the little kid's the king? Basically you.
Wow.
Still a king nonetheless.
Too kind.
Only thing we could do for you.
But honestly, if you weren't there and if you didn't play Taylor Swift for that loop 22, 21, 22, 23. Damn. That was a game changer right there.
Yeah, I had to. Running all these years of Taylor Swift, got to show Tyler that my love and support for Taylor Swift.
I'm gonna start listening more.
Taylor Swift, if you're watching, please support and sponsor this podcast and give me some free Eras tour tickets. Yeah. Okay. I guess we can transition over to more recent things. You signed up for a marathon only like 3-4 weeks since then, this Sunday. How do you feel about that?
I feel mixed because I think I've been pretty active, but I have not really done any speed or tempo work to do a marathon for time, except for that 2 miles we did. So yeah, thanks for pacing. Thanks for holding back.
You were pacing me.
No.
But yeah, I guess I did it on purpose just so you could train.
Headwinds all by yourself,
winning the marathon this Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think we got some good runners there. You know, John Doerr, Arjun Rawal. Got some big names in this race, so it's going to be a big one. Anything can happen. But I think for me, I'm just going to try to go have fun, have a smart pace, not go too crazy. But, feel it out. Hopefully get the downhill, get the vapor flies going.
Yeah, vapor flies.
Bring them back. Yeah. So, just try to have fun with it.
So you did this exact same course last year, right?
Yes.
Do you think you're prepared for like the uneven terrain at times?
Yeah, I think having done it will definitely help. Little logistics at the start, of course, because you run through the tunnel for the first couple miles and it's like pitch black dark. So, having a headlamp and just tossing it into a bucket when you leave the tunnel. Having done that before, I feel like pretty good about those logistics. And then the downhill, it definitely hits your quads. I was very, very sore after last year, but at least now I know what to expect. So, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, realistically, like what's your PR? Tell all your fans who's listening or just people listening, this champion, like what's your PRs like what will you shoot for a PR this time? Because this is a downhill.
Yeah, I would like to go for PR. So I have a 250.22 right now. So anything below that would be great. Hopefully with the downhill it'll just carry me. I'm still a ways from Stanley's PR. What, 240 something?
240. That's only like 3 minutes faster.
Damn, 240. But if you did the downhill, it'd be like 230, 220.
No, that was a long time ago, like almost a year ago. Not even close to that shape ever since. Pretty much done with speed ever since. Now had to get a training plan to get my speed back up. But do you think you'll just pace evenly, go for a negative split, given how you're feeling?
I'm gonna try to go even at 250, and then if I'm feeling good, assuming I'm feeling good the whole way, then I might kick at the last few miles.
Nice.
But yeah, hopefully I'm feeling good at 250 pace. Yeah, if I'm feeling good, I'll keep it. If I'm not feeling good, then I'll slow down and just try to enjoy it. So, yeah, this is all training for our big race in November, though. Got a big intercontinental marathon coming up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be a big one.
Yeah, I guess just one more thing about the marathon. Like, you're pretty experienced, 250 guy. What's your nutrition plan going to this one? Like, any gels, or just gonna drink plain water? What's the move?
Yeah, I'm gonna use gels. I'm gonna get some lemonade, Roctane goo gels from Fleet Feet. Probably gonna do 4 or 5. I think at my last one I did 4. I am caffeine tapering now, so I just cut caffeine for about a week. So I'll drink some coffee that morning, and then I might carry a goo with caffeine, 20 milligrams as reserve. But last time I didn't do any extra caffeine, and I felt okay. So.
So how many caffeinated gels? How many regulars?
I'll probably carry 4 regulars and 1 caffeinated. So, and I'll consume 4 or 5. So, yeah, because if I take too much caffeine, then my heart rate just gets too high and it kind of backfires. So, yeah, and also if I have too much caffeine, then I just get GI issues. So, yeah. But I think this one doesn't have too many aid stations that I remember. I think if at the aid stations, I'll just grab water generally, and I run with a water flask too.
Always run races.
Always run with water flask.
Damn, that's a handicap.
Yeah.
You didn't have to shave a lot of time carrying the fat jug of water.
No, I'm just picky. I gotta sip my water every time. But yeah, I think aid stations. Actually, I get the electrolyte drinks too at aid stations sometimes, just depending what I'm craving. But yeah, what did you do for San Francisco? What was your fueling like?
Like 5 gels and a big, just regular pack of Cliff Blocks. Because I wanted to get another pack of gels, but I'm not a fan of whatever gels they're selling there. Because I didn't buy enough gels previously. Because I usually try to buy 1 or 2 at the expo or convention they have, and usually I go for 2 or 3 caffeinated gels. Like my heart rate, if it goes up, it means I'm working hard. So you want a high heart rate at all times, you know. But
True.
yeah, usually I just get the Morton ones because easy to digest, doesn't taste horrible like goose in my opinion. Because goose, the texture is weird, especially when it's really sweaty and hot. You know, it just tastes like gump.
They do taste bad after a while.
Yeah, but yeah, respect to you, saving a lot of money by buying goose. I think they're the most economical option, and a lot of pros do use them too. But yeah, just start out with all the Cliff Blocks, and every water station I'd get electrolytes because my muscle mass in my body, my fat, very heavy, so I do need a lot of fluids. So not like old me when I was a bit more skinnier and I only used a couple of those water stations. Now I need to go to all of them. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just used to having a hydration pack on really long runs and just keep drinking a lot of water, which is not good.
It's because you've been working out so much. All those kettlebells, all the urban yoga spa. Yeah, you're getting swole, you're getting buff. You need extra electrolytes now. Yeah.
Hopefully that's a reason.
Dang. Yeah, I've never tried Mortons. Do you like those? How do those?
It's expensive but effective. Yeah. If you're not running too many marathons per year and training for just a couple of really fast ones, I recommend them. But I run too many marathons and I use them all the time for those marathons. So yeah, Morton, if you're watching this, please sponsor me or give me a discount. I use them for my last 10, 11 marathons.
Damn.
And they're great.
Well, if Stanley uses it, then I need to try it. Let's see.
Yeah, fun fact, it's illegal in Canada. The caffeinated Morton gels are illegal in Canada. So more lawyers, please bring them back to Canada.
Why are they illegal?
I don't know. I was at a Vancouver Marathon Expo and they were saying how it's illegal.
Dang.
So they only had the regular ones, so I didn't have any caffeine on the morning.
Wow.
The Vancouver half, but yeah.
Damn. How much caffeine do you usually do on like race day?
Just 2 or 3 gels.
And what, 20 milligrams each, or
Whatever. I just packs. I do go by packs. I don't go by volume.
So you don't do coffee or anything?
Nah, because doesn't coffee make you piss?
I do it early. So if the race starts at like 9, I usually get up at like 6 and drink it right away. So just everything has time to flush out. No.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I'm not at that level planning for that kind of stuff, but good insights. Yeah. Guess yeah. What's your next race or races coming up? I think a lot of your fans who follow you, Mr. Champion, know that there's a couple big races worldwide.
Yeah, well, I'm doing my international arc. Yeah.
Woo.
So, first one in September 28th, it'll be Salt Pans Ultra, 100K in Botswana.
Wow, Botswana. Wow.
Yeah. So, hopefully it's not too hot because I haven't really done any heat training except for yoga. So.
Damn, that's very intense. I think yoga's hotter than Botswana.
I hope so, but yeah, we'll see. I really don't know what to expect there. It's very flat. It's like the flattest ultra marathon because there's only like 100 feet total across. But it is muddy in some sections, so I think some people I might get slowed down along with everybody in the muddy sections. So yeah, I'm not sure what to expect there, like how that's gonna feel. But there might be like 10 to 20 kilometers of mud in there. Mm-hmm. So I think it's because it's like an ancient lake. Like it used to be a lake, or it's like a seasonal lake. So in some season it's actually water, and then in the dry season or the summer, then it's like there's no water, so you can run around it in it.
Oh.
But yeah, it's a pretty small race too. I think only like 100 people total. Yeah. Then after that, we got the Yokohama Marathon.
Damn.
End of October, and I think it'll be the same time that you're doing Frankfurt, right?
Yeah.
Same weekend? Okay. Dang.
Well, it's
CHBs across the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
But Yokohama's, I think, a much higher populated place. Much more Asian place.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it is in Japan, so I guess Frankfurt's much more European, much more German. But yeah, that'll be great. I can't wait to check my Strava and see your marathon.
Can't wait to check my Strava to see yours too.
But then the week after that, that's when it's really game time. That's we'll meet up from across the world in Istanbul, Turkey.
With 9, 10, 11 other elite athletes?
Yeah. I think there's 13 of us from the CHBs. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're gonna make history. Gonna make it rain.
Hopefully it doesn't rain on that day though.
Yeah, hopefully. But I think rain or shine, we'll crush it.
Yeah. Yeah, to go back to your first ultra, the Sultans, Botswana. I checked the website a while ago and it said it's a UTMB 100K qualifier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like UTMB is like kind of like the ultimate mountain ultra races. In like France, the Alps, and like there's a bunch of different ones. The most famous one's obviously like the 100 something mile one. That, you know, like what's their, like Courtney Dauwalter, Jim Walmsley, Killian Jornet, like they've won it before.
Damn.
But like there's other shorter versions of that as well. That's like a previous day and stuff, and one of them's a 100K one. Whoa. And I think the Botswana one might qualify for the 100K one. Like there's a bunch of different ways to qualify, but one of the easiest ways is to go like top 3 in one of the qualifier races.
Oh, damn.
So if we go top 3, there's a good chance you'll be in the
Damn.
doing one of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Dang. Well, yeah, we'll see. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, I think my main goal is just to finish for now.
Mm-hmm.
I think last year it was like, yeah, not a lot of people finished the 100K.
Oh.
So
Is it like a big race, like a pretty well known race?
I think it's pretty new. Yeah, I think they've only been doing it for a few years.
Oh.
I think it's just so remote. Like from what I've heard when I was talking, so I had a call with the race director a while ago when I was like had a bunch of questions about
Damn,
the
you
race.
actually had a phone call.
Yeah, Dale. Yeah, he's a really cool guy. Yeah, he was really helpful. But he said like approximately a third of the runners are from Botswana, a third from like South Africa or other African countries, and then a third from like Europe and North America, mostly Europe though. So
you'll be repping the Americans.
Yeah. Wear my USA booty shorts.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's okay. I think it's kind of just the remoteness, because obviously, like you're in basically kind of like in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not really any, I don't know, gas stations or anything. And it's required to use a GPS watch. So it was actually the main reason I started wearing this, just to make sure I have a GPS watch that actually works.
Garmin 255.
Yeah, I think it'll do it. It'll get the job done. Hopefully, I think it will. And I figured out all the settings more or less, so it stops beeping all the time.
Nice.
But yeah, because I think the Apple Watch, the battery would probably last, but the mapping functionality isn't as good as the Garmin. So for following the route,
That's cool. That's very cool. I think everyone's excited to see how you do in Africa. I don't know a single person who's raced in Africa.
Only Elia Kipchoge, maybe.
Yeah, only Kipchoge done some random like African Olympic trials or something a million years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe next year we can all do the Ethiopia marathon. The Kenya marathon.
Damn.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Or we could do like the Comrades or one of those South African.
I don't know. As you know, I'm not an ultra runner. I'm just a marathon road for fun runner. Tyler does.
Yeah, you just did that 100 miles casually.
Yeah, I did. I don't know what happened. That was a rounding error. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I'm not one of those freaks of nature, unlimited leg energy kind of people. Yeah, and I never want to be. That'll be a nightmare. Just, yeah, different mentality, but yeah, excited to see if you qualify for Western States, Big's Backyard, I don't know, Leadville 100. I don't know. You don't need to qualify for that, but like Badwater 235, the Spartathlon.
Or you didn't do the Dickathon?
Dixathon.
Yeah.
That's just a marathon where you eat burgers. But yeah, if you're listening to this, yeah, Dixathon is just going to hamburger chain Dick's a bunch of times and eating burgers while running, basically.
Oh, I thought it was Dickathon.
No, it's Dixathon.
Well, I guess you've run it, so you would know better than me.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we should do that next year.
Yeah, if you're still around after your world tour.
I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back probably, well, yeah, February. Sometime by late February.
Late February.
Yeah, that's the plan. If I can get final approvals, then that'll be the plan. Yeah.
Nice. I guess we can wrap things up soon. Yeah, do you have any final thoughts, comments of your ultra running, road running career so far? Any tips you'd give to people of all levels out there who aspire to even be like half or thirds of what you've accomplished over the last year so far?
Honestly, I would just say find someone like Stanley to run with. He'll keep you on the straight path. He won't let you slack off. He always shows up, always gets it done. consistent, deadly consistency. That's that's my inspiration right there. But I want to ask about you. What do you have coming up nearest? Chicago?
Yeah, I guess I'm exposing myself, even though I'm not the guest. But yeah, I'm running the Portland Marathon. I think I know some people doing the half. I'm doing the Chicago Marathon.
Damn.
I know some people doing the full. Well, it's only the full. I'm doing the Toronto Waterfront Marathon. My sister's doing the half, so that'll be very awesome. Doing the Frankfurt Marathon. I know Tyler's doing it at the same time as me, or Yokohama the same day, so that counts as having someone doing it with you. Now I'm doing Istanbul Marathon with a whole lot of people, including Tyler. And yeah, I'll be doing a Seattle Marathon as well.
Nice.
That's probably my goal marathon that I put in the training plan. Yeah, I guess just like last year, hopefully sub 3 hours, whether I pee, poo, or anything in between, like last year. Hopefully set a porta potty PR.
Let's go.
But yeah, hopefully I don't continue to streak in those other marathons I mentioned before. Because yeah, San Francisco was kind of tough, but yeah, I guess those are the marathons I signed up for. If any race directors are listening or watching this, yeah, give me some free entries. I'll hop in right away, as long as it doesn't intersect with other dates. If it's too far, please sponsor my plane tickets as well. I'm spending a lot of money on everything, so yeah, hopefully I can run these road races, but it's nothing as all those things are not equivalent to all the ultras and other crazy things you're going to do around the world.
Would you ever do another either ultra or backyard ultra?
Hopefully not, but we'll see. We'll never know, but hopefully not. I don't do those kind of things. I'm not an ultra runner, and I'll never ever do a actual backyard last man standing format. Never ever. That's if I do, my goal is 0. That's the only way I'm doing it.
Damn. Well, I was talking to Zach, and maybe we'll do the Riyadh. What's the one in Saudi Arabia? Riyadh Marathon. Yeah, let's do it. February.
I see Cristiano Ronaldo. Hopefully meet up with him.
Oh, damn. You see over there? Yeah.
He's playing in Saudi.
Wait, yeah. Let's pencil that in as a maybe.
Well, I won't be all the way there I won't be in the Eastern Hemisphere at that time, unlike Mr. Worldwide. But yeah, I'll consider it. It's maybe get some airline points going for some hopefully nice business class on Emirates airline or something like that, or Etihad Airways. See Cristiano run the marathon in the desert or wherever that is.
Yeah, get some good food, good museums. Yeah, your Strava's gonna look great after that. Wow.
Strava. I guess one final thing, like, I guess we were kind of joking around before, but like, you go to like a bunch of exercise classes all the time. Like, I think that replaces a lot of running, especially like all the core. Like, core helps so much in just balancing up the muscle groups, doing things that have legs but lower impact. Like, man, I think that helped a lot. Like, how do you feel about those things? Like, why do you do it? Will you continue doing them for the rest of your life?
Yeah, I just think it's fun. Yeah, so I do a lot of HIIT classes. I do some spin classes here and there, some Pilates here and there. I try to do hot yoga at least once a week. Yeah, I just think it's fun. I think actually I sometimes cross train too, more than actual like running. So that's not great. And I still wish I did proper. So there is some strength training like built in to the HIIT classes and so on. But I still think I should do some like actual proper, like just gym strength training, PT work. Just get the legs bulletproof. So I get legs like Stanley's quads.
I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm missing. But I think mostly just for fun, honestly. I think it is good cross training.
Yeah, it is fun if you do it with like friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, when you joined us for yoga, that was hype, man. You crushed it. You stuck with it the whole way. Very impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, I either do it until I die, basically. That's the hot yoga mentality.
Yeah, shout out to Camille, but Camille was very impressed with you too. Priam was very impressed. Wow. Yeah, shout out to Priam, shout out to Arjun, shout out to Alexander, shout out to Lior. Yeah, who else? Shout out to Jake.
I don't know. Shout out to everyone.
Shout out to everyone I forget. Yeah. Wow.
Shout out to Fleet Feet Capitol Hill.
Shout out to Fleet Feet Capitol Hill. Shout out to Chipotle Capitol Hill. Shout out to Dick's Drive-In. Shout out to Life on Mars.
Shout out to Calendarson Park.
Yeah.
Minus the people that litter there.
Yeah, shout out to all those spike ball players who take up the whole field. Shout out to Sergey. Yeah, fearless leader Sergey.
Yeah, core work.
Yeah.
One of the most key things of running.
Yeah.
Key attributes of running is strong core.
Honestly,
Helps
9 minutes. Yeah.
If you're listening, don't skip core. Don't skip chords.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up the Zesty Zoy pod with Tyler in person in the multi-million-dollar studio that I hopefully it's just my apartment, but yeah, huge shout out to Tyler for coming on. My first in-person guest, my first guest that lives in Seattle, I think, maybe, or at least in a long time. Yeah, it's a pleasure having you on. All your insights, all your knowledge. Yeah, hopefully we can have you back one day after all your adventures and go through all the motions once more.
I would love it. Yeah, thank you so much for having me. This was a great honor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, that's it for the Zesty Zoy pod. First episode of September 2024. Zesty!